Hi, I'm Sandy Belcher, the creator of Tutti Cutie Tutus, and today I'd like to show you how to make this Ninja Turtle tutu dress. The supplies I'm using today are scissors, a template of the turtle shells for the chest, some pins, a lighter, double-faced satin ribbon, some felt. I got black for the belt, the middle of the belt, yellow's for the shells, and the pink is for the mask and the letter I put on the belt. Some 1/8 inch elastic for the mask and the armbands. A 10-inch crochet top. I'm doing a size 5. Some pins, because I pinned the turtle shells to my mannequin. A piece of cardboard to the length of that you need for the skirt. And I use this to wrap my tool around for the petty ends. You'll need a hot glue gun and a measuring tape. I got all the skirt done. And this is size 5T. And I make my size 5T about 20 to 21 inches long. It looks a bit long because my mannequin is a 4T. And my tool strips were almost 12 inches long. The first thing I do is I'll put on the mannequin and I'll make sure the seam is at the back, and I'll line it up with this, what I think the middle is. There's a zipper here to help me. And just make sure it's all straight. And if you do that, it'll help you figure out where the middle is. Make sure you put it in the middle. So after you find the middle, let's see here, which I think is about here. Actually, I think it's about here, so I'm gonna put it about here. I'm gonna put a little pin there. And I'll grab my ribbon. I got green double-faced satin ribbon. And I kind of just guess about how much I need. I'll put it over the mannequin like this. And I'll look at the, I'll turn it this way. I'll look at the back and I'll go like this and figure out how long I need it. It's like a shape of a bow, so that looks about right. So I'll grab what I think the middle is of the ribbon, and I'll fold it in half. Shove this in and cut it off. So I cut it there, and I'm going to take both ends, fold them in half, and then you'll cut. Oops, wrong way. Cut this way. So it makes this cute little design. And then you'll get your lighter and heat seal the edges so they don't fray. Then, which I forgot my lighter. I'll get it later. So I'll mark the middle. Just remember where it was. And now I'm gonna feed it through the front. And do a slip knot. Like this. There we go. So this is what my strap will look like. I'm not going to tie it at the back yet until I do my chest bits. I got these templates that I cut out free-handedly, just to what shape I want the Ninja Turtle shells or chest shells to be. And I want to cut out yellow felt, so I'm going to do 4 of each one. And I'm going to cut a circle out of the black felt. And my customer wants the letter M, so I'm going to put the letter M on the belt. Actually get 4 pieces and then I'll trim them all out at the same time. I got all my pieces cut out. And got my M cut out. That will go on the belt. I'm going to take my top pieces that will go here. And you just want to pull, crochet down. Don't want me, it's got a lot of glue on it. I'm going to stick one right here. And I want to pin it. Put a pin about there. And I'll put one here. Try not to use green pins because after I put the crochet over it, I have forgot to take the pin out. And I had to like unglue it and dig it back, dig it out. Now I'll do the square pieces. So I'll put one here. This. Very handy to have a pinnable mannequin. I got this off of eBay, but it was a really long time ago, so I'm not sure if the same one's available. I think I had this thing for 7 years. Now there's the bottom pieces. There. Over here. Kind of make them even as good as you can. These bits will obviously be on the inside first. Okay, so I think I need to move this one a little bit. Take your crochet, pull it all the way up to about the tool down here, and carefully pull it over all this. Pull it back too. What I kind of do is the middle of this strap, these straps here, I'll have a line, and I want to, like a line of squares, so I'll try to make a straight line down. So I just kind of pull it over like that. Okay, so once I get all straight, I'll put a little knot down here. That way I know which one's the middle. That way I can put my sash on a little easier, my belt. So now you want to, oops, I moved a bit. Okay. So you'll take all the pins out now. Put that over a little cat. So I'll put them here. Just make sure you take all of them out. I knew there was 6, so I'm gonna make sure I have 6. So that was green. You can kind of feel them anyway. I got one more right here. Okay. Now, my hot glue gun. I think it's hot enough now. Yeah. So, I'll take them first pieces that I had before. I like to keep them over here so I know which way to put it. And then, what I do not glue this. I glue the crochet first. So I'm going to do like the shape. I can see it through it anyway, but only the outside of it. Now I'll stick it on like this. So I go over a little bit. You'll press it around. And why I don't glue the felt right here is, I notice when I do that, you can see it through the felt. So that's why I do it this way. The last one on. There we go. Oops. Ninja Turtle seems to be the most popular dress on my Etsy shop. Okay, now I'm going to cut my ribbon for my sash belt. So the thing I do on this is I leave it on the roll and I'll find this middle piece that I made. It just don't look like the middle piece no more. That goes off a bit. It's about here. So I'm gonna feed it through one of these squares like this. Make sure it's not twisted. And I'll turn it around. I'm just gonna move these out of the way for right now. And then kind of go to the seam here and make a little bow and see where I need to cut it, so that's too much. But it is the size 5, so it's a little bigger than this mannequin. So I'll make sure. That looks about right there. So I'll go ahead and I'll go to the seam and I'll feed the ribbon through one of the holes. Let's see here. I have to do it over here. Feed it through behind one of the squares like that. And then I'll put them together like this. And that way I can figure out where to cut it at the end. Just about here. I'll go ahead and feed it on the other side. quarter shape thing again. This time I got my lighter. So just do this. Okay, and then I need to do that to this side too. This one. And just feed it through like you did down on the sash. Let's see. I'll put that there. Then you can tie your bow. I don't like this one too long because then it will block the pretty pink bow. Put the bow down here. There we go. That's cute. And now I'll put the M on it. Put some glue right here in the middle and a little on the sash. It keeps it from flying around. I'll put a tiny bit there. And just put it about like this on there. Gives it a nice touch. And I do some armbands and also a mask. For the armbands, I take some ribbon and I cut it out to about 5 1/4 inches, 2 of those. So I just fold it in half so I can get 2. Oops. Heat seal. And then I get some elastic. I got some black elastic and I cut 2 2-inch strips and I'll take a piece and I'll put a little glue straight across here and fold it over about 1/4 inch, or yeah, probably about 1/4 inch or so, maybe less actually, like that. And then I'll do the other side like that. Then you will glue the elastic on. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the ribbon there. And stick it on. I'll push it down for a while. side, same way. I'm going to do it inside out first. That way it's easier for me. That's how you do that. These are cute little armbands. I cut it 5 1/4 inch for a size 5. For the mask, I got this 10-foot. I think I found it on a website, but you can Google search masks and find something similar. And I also have bought some masks, like wholesale. That way I don't have to keep making them. But I ran out of pink, so I have to make one. But you get 2 layers of felt. And then you'll trace out the mask. And then cut it out. I cut out this much, and then I want to go ahead and glue some of it down, because when I go to cut the eye holes out, it like shifts and it's so annoying. So I'll hold it together. And I don't want to put glue right in here yet, because that's where I'm going to put the elastic. And you obviously don't want to glue the very middle, because that's where the eye holes are going to be. But I want to glue like around the edges here up to here, stop, and then glue all this, and then stop, and then glue all down through there. Glued all that. So I've cut out the eye holes, and after I cut out the eye holes, I went ahead and spread the 2 layers apart and then stuck some glue around it and in the middle here, just to make it, keep it shaped better. And then you'll take some elastic. You could kind of, let's see, I want to put it in here and put a lot of glue. And then you could take it to your child and put it around their head and figure out like that. But average, I do an average length for the size 5, which is about 12.5 inches long. So I'll stick some glue in here, and then I'm going to stick my other end of my elastic in here, about a 1/2 inch into the, about a 1/2 inch into the felt. Just hold, squeeze it for a while. And that's how you make a mask. So here's the finished dress. I'm sure my customer will love it. I hope you like my tutorial. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And let me know if there's anything you would like me to do for a tutorial. Thank you.